SALRadio.com. I want to go back to Saturday's game where you had 22 carries, which is a load in itself. You combine that with getting hit on those runs and along with the plays where you're pitching the ball, but also probably getting hit. That being said, how do you feel physically?
I feel good. After the game, got in the treatment room. We have a great treatment staff, so they got me right. I was a little sore, obviously, but overall, I'm pretty good.
Okay, and not to take away from the personnel from previous years, but offensively, there are so many weapons at the skill position on this year's team. Do you consider this to be the best overall depth and talent since you've been here?
I don't know. It's hard to think about. I think we've done a good job just executing the plays that we've been given. I think the line, it starts with the line. They do a good job getting pushed and getting us being able to run the ball inside first, which opens up the plays outside. So I think everybody just does a good job just executing the fundamentals and their job and responsibilities, which opens up a bunch of explosive plays for us. So I think this year we've been doing a pretty good job of that so far, and we hope to keep getting better and improving in that.
Great. Thanks a lot.
No problem, sir.
Hey, Christian. Ken Kraetzer, Sons of American Legion Radio. Tell us about what you work on in practice today.
Yeah, so we just started working on our game plan for UConn. You know, we don't really have too much of an idea what they're going to be doing right now. So just working a bunch of different stuff. You know, obviously just working on pass game, run game, stuff like that, the fundamentals, and trying to get as best prepared as we can for UConn.
And just we're talking with Coach Davis a little bit about the offensive line with Noah Knapp moving into center and quite likely Zach Ward going into the left guard. How does it affect the offense when you make changes in the offensive line?
Yeah, I think it doesn't change too much. I think those guys do a good job preparing each other and making sure everybody knows everybody's responsibilities on the line. So I know for center, it doesn't mess up what we're doing too much. And I know those guys on the mob, they're getting Zach coached up and making sure that he knows what he has to do on all the plays.
Hey, just got to ask you, thought about Tyrell Robinson, had a great game on Saturday, really utilized the speed, had the 24-yard run to the right in the first quarter and a couple of more big plays along the day. Just tell us about how Tyrell's game has progressed this year.
Yeah, I think, you know, one thing we love to do is get him the ball because, you know, as you can see, he's good at making plays. So we love to be able to get him the ball in the pass game on the outside because he's good at making plays. He's good at making people miss. So I think so far he's done a really good job just doing what he's good at.
Thanks, Christian. Good to see you.
No problem, sir.
Hey, Christian, how's it going?
I'm doing good, sir.
Seems like passing, you're having fun passing the ball so far in the first two games. I know you were an accomplished quarterback in high school. I was just wondering if it's kind of taking you maybe a little bit back to that time with the success you guys have had throwing the ball.
Yeah, I think it just starts, you know, with our mindset being a quarterback. You know, one thing we wanted to focus on this year was just efficiency. Obviously, we're not going to pass the ball a ton during the game, but you know, when we do get those opportunities, we want to be efficient and complete them when we can. So that's one thing we emphasize over the summer and going into the season is just being efficient with our pass plays.